Hey, welcome back to Ambiguity. It is Mondays with Ty, and today the topic is being transgender in the workplace. So, since I've said before, I started my transition well after I retired, so I don't have experience with being transgender in the workplace, but I can only imagine how difficult it must be to tell your bosses and coworkers um, that you're transgender. I mean, it's probably the toughest thing you've had to do, second to coming out to your family. Um, so I think that the stigma that's attached to being transgender is what keeps many people silent about their gender identity. There's some people who are fortunate enough to um, work in an open-minded workplace and have a safe office environment. Um, but I think that lack of understanding and ignorance on the part of others has many trans people um, hiding aspects of themselves to avoid ridicule and harassment and even job loss. And if they have a job, trans people experience poverty at a much higher rate than the general population. They earn downwards of $20,000 per year. And as you can imagine, this has resulted in a huge number of transgender people who are becoming homeless. So there are states that actually um, acknowledge discrimination against transgender people, but they are far and few between. But I think it was just last month, um, uh, Connecticut became the 15th state to pass the HB 6599 law, and this law prohibits discrimination on the basis of gender identity and expression. It forbids discrimination in areas including employment, public accommodations, and the sale and renting of housing, amongst a couple other things. There are also only about 100 cities nationwide. Yeah, and I'll repeat, 100 cities nationwide that have made laws to protect transgender people from just discrimination. A few of these cities are Boston, Philadelphia, and New York City, for example. So, yeah, this is a very small number, but it's a start. I mean, there's so much ignorance in this world that I think the first step towards fixing discrimination like this is through education. We just have to educate people. You know, there are a lot of really successful people in the workplace that are transgender. Um, a lot of them are stealth, you know, um, but there are quite a few that aren't stealth. There are a few that are in parliament, that are surgeons, like Dr. Marcy Bowers. There are actors, actresses. There are teachers. There are lawyers. There are people that work at McDonald's and janitors. They're they're everywhere. We are everywhere, and the discrimination has to stop. So, anyway, yeah, I went off on a little bit of a tangent there, but anyway, um, that's all I have for this week, and I hope you subscribe and like the video if you liked it, and watch the other guys' videos this week and get their opinions on the subject. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Today, I will be talking about how it gets better.